Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Cam? What's up, Whoop? Wave right back to you. Just wait for some folks to come on in. If you're in here, go ahead and say something. Leave a comment. State your presence, where you coming from, what fragrance you got on. If anything, maybe you don't got a fragrance on. It's Saturday. Maybe you're just chilling at home, like I am, chilling at home on a Saturday with no fragrance on, but for a very specific reason. And you will see why. Tammy, driving. Thanks for tuning in nonetheless. Stay safe out there. But it's good to see you. Yes, if you're just joining in, go ahead, make yourself known, state your presence. Will Baker, happy Juneteenth. Thank you. Yes, tomorrow's the day. Cam, Dallas, Texas, no fragrance. All righty. I heard you guys been having some heat down there, Cam. David, what's up? Goldendale. Cool. Never been there. Just going to let some more people file in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to YouTube. Yeah, I'm on the screen. I'm on your screen. It's live. This is life these days. It's kind of weird. I'm just thinking about it. I'm coming to you live from my computer to your screen. And it's pretty wild. Cam, yeah, it's hot. Ugh, I can't do heat. I grew up in Central California, Central Valley. It will always be home. But that heat, those summers, unbearable. Can't do it. Never got used to that. Aviram, hello, sir. Mayoa from Scotland. Hello, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Nicole, good to see you again. Hey, you recommend Zerjoff, Renaissance, and Percival for the Miami Heat. Yes, I recommend both of them as long as you love the way they smell. Side show more. It's only 65 here. Yeah, in fact, here it is like 56. It is not hot at all. It's cloudy and cool. And it's late June. It's funny. Longevity not that good on my skin. Both of those actually last a long time on my skin. But I also don't live in Miami, so that's another thing. Abdul Raham, Saudi Arabia. Good to see you, sir. Sorry, Rahman. Sorry, misread that. Fernie, what's up? Marcus, what's up, man? Hate me. You need to buy all their fragrances. Take your time, Marcus. Their fragrances are not going anywhere, but they are good. Bane, good to see you. Emilian, hello. Ken Sense, what's up? Abdul Rahman, I'm doing great. Thank you. Kilojolt from Alberta, good to see you. We're testing 5 fragrances today. You will see. It's going to be fun. Adrian, just going to guess that wasn't as good as people were juicing it up to be. I'm not sure what you are referring to exactly. Which one are you talking about, Adrian? Ken Sense, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate you. What up? What up? Right back to you. Thank you. We see to at least 2 cents. What's up? Jeremy, good to see you. Christopher, good morning. Alphabet UK, stand up. It's funny. I play with a band here in town. A great little soul R&B kind of Motown band known as Earl Thomas and the Pain. Funny name, but a great band. 8-piece band, full horn section, and guitar and bass and drums and lead singer and all kind of stuff. Keyboards, really good stuff. The band is actually on tour right now in the UK. I skipped out on the tour simply because it was right after my wedding. So I'm staying here, but we are actually going out on the road again in late August for a month to Europe. So those of you in Europe, I might be coming to a city near you. More on that later. Julius White, 90 degrees in Atlanta. Ooh, yeah, you got to go with something fresh. Justin, great name. The one exclusive line today. Okay. Royal Night, Mysterious Night, Luminous Night. You're wearing all of them. Okay. Tom Line from Israel. Good to see you, Tom. Zach, 80 degrees in Tennessee. Not terrible. Republic 06 Black Platinum. All right. Earlier I was talking about all of them. No offense to anyone. Adrian, all of what exactly? I'm sorry, I still don't understand. You're talking about Argos? What are you talking about? Let's see here. Ken, since that I moved. Yes, I moved. If you saw my last live stream last Saturday, I was in the same place right here. And if you guys didn't realize it, my plan is to do a live stream every Saturday. So bringing you the fire even on a Saturday morning, but we're doing it live. Let's see. Nicole Lee Percival smells like legend. Yes, it does. Echo Box Car, I have not smelled Ensalad yet. I'd love to. Whoop. I am not jealous of you at all. That humidity in Florida is a no thank you. I was there for the first time during the summertime 2 summers ago. It was in July. And it was like 96 with like 80% humidity. That was a no. Tammy, you parked. Lovely Patchouli, night 55. All right. You want to smell great today. That's fine. Sufyan, great. Good to see you. Okay, everybody's wearing their stuff, smelling good. Devin, thank you so much for the super chat on the road. Stay safe out there on the road, man. Lost in Paradise. I don't know that one. But thank you so much for your support as always, man. Always appreciate you. Still need to get Grace and to smell those fragrances you sent. I do apologize. She's been working like crazy. It's been a crazy time. We will sit down and do that. I did tell her about it, so she knows we have to do it. Mario from Switzerland, good to see you. Kevin, Riverside. All righty, I'm from Fresno. Lewis, what's up, man? No more noisy fridge. No, Killer Joe, the fridge is still noisy. It's just I'm farther away now. I have more space here, so I can get away from it if needed. But thanks for bringing that up. David from Trinidad, good to see you. Ken Sense on the golf course. That's fine, man. Do your thing. Lewis, Electimuss Imperium. Okay. I don't have Imperium here to smell. I have a different one. You'll see. 7 p.m. Wee. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I love your avatar as well. I love trunks. DBZ's my jam. Grew up on that stuff. Chris Collins. Oh. Okay. Got to get up on his new stuff. Jared Miller. Good to see you, bro. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Hit the like button if you like the video. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Where's the cat? Penny is, let's see if I can show you here, is asleep. Well, not asleep. She's just hanging out on the couch. That's her spot. Grace bought her that blanket. I call it the cheddar cheese blanket because it looks like cheddar cheese and she loves it. She just hangs out there. Blue de Chanel with Millésime Imperial. Interesting layer. Opinion on L'Homme Ideal EDT. I like the EDT. Yeah, I actually mentioned it in my last video that I did yesterday, which I will come back to that in a second here. But yeah, EDT is fantastic. That's the one that started it all. Okay. So everybody is hanging. Everybody's here. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate your viewership, hanging out on a Saturday. I got a couple orders of business here. Number one, last live stream, last week, if you missed that live stream, you might want to go back and check it out. And I say that because the information that we discussed not just me, but with you guys, because it was an open discussion, is timeless information. It timelessly applies to the current state of things and possibly to the state of things in the future. State of things meaning the way that the YouTube fragrance space is right now. And I was just voicing some observations, but mainly just wanting to get your opinions on those observations. Hillary, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Marcus, Galloway, good stuff. Galloway's nice. Brioni EDT, okay. Yeah, we'll see. Jeremy Sean, laying everything with Lacoste Blanc. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that live stream I think was pretty important. And again, it wasn't just me, it was the collective. So go check that out. And it weighed heavy on me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Not in a bad way, but in a very critical way. It got me thinking a lot about what I'm doing, what my space is in this realm, what the direction I'm going in on my channel. And, for about a day or two, I was like really kind of jaded. I was like, man, I feel like everything that I want to do, everything that I want to share is just overshadowed, and, it's like screaming, but no one can hear you kind of thing. I know it's not that serious. And I've realized that since. Trust me, this was days and days ago. I'm in a much better place now. But I did want to debrief with you guys, kind of my takeaways. Someone had mentioned that I do a video on the takeaways from that live stream. Rather than do that, I decided, why not just do it live? A little bit of a discussion. So I just have some points that I want to share with you. So you can sit back, buckle up, get some popcorn, get some fragrances to sniff. And I'm just going to read these things. And I'd love to know what your thoughts are. This is going to take a couple minutes. And then we're going to get into sniffing some fragrances provided by my friends at Decant X. We've got the Rainbow for Pride Month. And yeah, we got 5 fragrances that were, I've been getting suggestions. I can't talk. I've been getting suggestions to try from many of you guys. So I'm finally pulling the trigger and giving them a shot, but we will get to this in just a second. But first, let me, I just want to read these things. I have them written down, so I'm not going to ramble. We're going to keep it nice and succinct. So I'd love your thoughts. Okay. So in general, I'm trying to create balance on my platform. And I've been trying to do this for a while. As you probably already know, YouTube does not reward innovation, at least not right away, and sometimes never. To this end, there will continue to be, top 10 content on this channel. But as I've been doing, I will continue to strive to present it to you in a different way. Not only in my fragrance choices, which do tend to be different, but also in the formatting. And as, again, some of you have probably already noticed, function has become a major part of my content. I'm trying to make my content more practical. Much of the content out here today, I'm not trying to throw shade. It's just an observation. And it's been this way for a while. Much of the content out here today is theoretical. I've touched on this before. For instance, buy these fragrances and they will get you compliments. That is theoretical. Not to say it's untrue, but there's so much missing ground between buying the fragrance and getting compliments that is not discussed. I'm trying to fill in this space with information. So we rarely talk about the application of fragrances we recommend into everyday life in specific ways. I call this the big O's. Super corny, but it might help to remember it. Outfit, occasion, and outlook. They're all pretty self-explanatory. Outlook meaning attitude. I just needed another O. It's a kind of a what am I trying to say? 3-pronged approach. How about that? Those 3 things. And I try to touch on these things in my videos. And I just don't see a lot of that out there. It's not just about what it smells like. It's about how you actually wear it. It's about what you can do with your fragrances, not just what they can do for you. So in terms of innovation, I can't help but seek innovation. It's kind of just who I am to a fault. I'm always seeking to change things that need changing. If it's not working, I need to change it. If it's not working, let me tweak it, change it. And again, I've done that my whole life, and sometimes it's come back to bite me, but I just can't help it. It's my nature. But I know that it comes at a sacrifice. Innovation comes at a sacrifice, and that sacrifice is appreciation, widespread appreciation, which frankly, I'm looking for growth. I'm looking for continued growth on this channel. In order to continue to grow, I have to play the game, which is the top 10s, which is the algorithm pleasing content. I'm seeing some of your comments come in. Some people are saying they agree with function. Gaza says, yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Ken sense, exactly. I couldn't have said it better. Yeah, totally. I agree with that. Now I'm wrapping up here, and then we'll move on. But this is the critical stuff here. I've seen many people say that they're tired of the same old content, tired of the same old top 10s. Those same old top 10s are the ones still getting the most traffic. But people are saying that they're tired of it. Maybe they click on it because it's like, well, what else am I going to watch? I got to watch something. So let me go ahead and watch the same old thing. I don't know what it is. It's maybe different for everyone. Everyone has their own individual reasoning and logic for why they watch videos. However, while it's up to us as creators to deliver new types of content, it's also up to you guys, the viewers, my support system, to give new or unfamiliar ideas a chance if you actually want it. If you see a new looking format on your YouTube feed and you scroll right past it simply because it's unfamiliar, that doesn't help us. This isn't just me. This is anyone else who's trying to do something different. And I know it's really tempting to see something or like, I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know if I'm going to be interested in it. I'm going to skip it. That is unfortunately not helping innovation. It's a two-way street. We obviously have to do our best to make sure that the topic is clear, that the thumbnail is attractive and appealing and colorful and vibrant. And then it's up to you guys to make a decision. So it is a two-way street. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, no direct solution there. Just, we both have to uplift each other. That's all we're doing. That's all it is. And to that end, I do believe that my last video, which came out yesterday, I believe that was a pretty novel video in terms of the format. And it didn't do as well as I hoped it would. It didn't get quite as much support as I would have liked. So if you did happen to miss that video, it should be linked in the description of this video. You can go check it out after this. I would love for your opinion on that. I believe it was a pretty thoughtful and very reflective video, but still offering practical recommendations. So do check that out if you get a chance. Really appreciate that. I got a few comments here, and then I have a question I want to ask you guys. Tri-pronged, yes. I'm interested in seeing a less person with a less trained nose review a scent. Okay. Christopher says his wife loathes patchouli. Jeremy says, since you're a music person, I think YouTube is similar. The lists are your radio hits and innovative are the deep cuts. Yep, agreed. If you want balance, I would. And I won't like this. And I know you won't like this, but it'd be useful to hear critical negative reviews from you and others, as without it, the videos just sound like an ad. Yes, critical reviews. I do feel like I'm pretty critical. I was definitely critical about a fragrance in my video yesterday. So if you check that out, you'll see a little bit of that. But I agree, we could use more of that overall. What do you do when your wife hates every cent you buy? Do you wear it anywhere? Do you adjust your buying practices for her? Mickey Fingers. That's a tough situation. Um, mm, I don't know exactly. I mean, I guess you could go either way. It really depends on the relationship you have with your wife, and that's your business. But maybe it might take some digging. Sit down with her with some fragrances and do some sniffing, like spray some stuff on paper and talk to her, and maybe she can explain like what it is she doesn't like. And maybe the more you expose her to, the more she will kind of become accustomed to different smelling scents. But I'm sure there's no perfect approach. That's rough. um let's see here. Want to know about those odd subjects? This is a crazy stupid, but I personally would dig a top 10 fragrances with bulb atomizers. That is so specific. I cannot stand bulb atomizers. They just don't really spray very nice. No more for you. Thank you so much. Mr. Veteran Frags, thank you so much. Hey, starting a YouTube channel. Veteran Vlog, excuse me. Go ahead and drop your link in the comments. Everybody, go support Mr. Veteran Vlogs. Thank you for the support, sir. Divine. It's funny when someone tells Justin to be critical. He's one of the few his real criticisms. Yikes. Divine, I appreciate your comment. Thank you. Bel Gassem Majubi, please excuse me for mispronouncing your name. Is my cat annoyed by my fragrances? Oh, yes. Cats don't like fragrances. I think that's just how it is across the board. Fractastico, Javier, how are you? Good to see you. Have I tried anything by Orto Parisi? No, I have not. I've heard of him. I've seen him around. Haven't tried him. Okay, I have a question for you guys. I'm going to put this on the screen. Just curious. What does it typically take for you to click on a fragrance video? What does it typically take? And it could be obviously a combination of elements. What does it take for you to decide, I'm going to spend my time on a fragrance video? Go ahead and write down your own reasoning in the comments for all to see. Sufyan, I like when you propose some alternatives. Yeah, I love doing that. More to come. Killer Jolt, something no one does. Apply fragrance, let it dry down, test projection with other person. Yeah, the whole thing about projection, I have a video coming about that, about performance next week. I'm going to save my thoughts. You'll see. It's a matter of taste and value. No one's wrong here, but I'll save my thoughts. Okay, let's see. Interesting topic. Reviews with guests with less trained noses. Okay, the person posting it says Marcus. Marquis says unfamiliar bottle, preferably with a bulb atomizer, I take it. Bennett says controversy. That's my favorite word. Fractastico says, to me, I tend to search for frags or houses. Okay, you're very specific in your search. That makes sense. Justin, in your personality, potential new information. Okay. Christopher says, I click when I want another's opinion on a scent. So again, specificity, specific scent, presentation, and interesting title. Interesting title. Yes. So we're talking about thumbnail and title. Two big things. It's got to look good. Something new and different, fragrance and format, change of venue. Okay. You may not know exactly what the venue is until you click on the video as well. Sometimes you just see a colorful background with the reviewer pasted on top. So it's not till you get in there you realize that the venue's different. But I agree, changes of venue are great. Um, yeah, would like to do more of that. My setup is not really made for outdoors or anything like that at the moment. And I do tend to film in different places around my apartment, but it is currently still not very nice outside. So once the weather gets better, I might start finding some better places to film. I'm a collector and a reviewer myself. I watch all the videos and reviewers. Ken Sense. Always appreciate your support. Thank you. Michael, I like to watch videos of fragrance lines I'm not familiar with. Okay. You are one of the few. JM, reactions. Okay. Sufyan. Sufyan says, why did I just lost your comment? I trust reviewer. Okay. Kilojoule performance is confusing one. Yes. Early days, it was best fragrance top 10s. Okay. Divine's looking for niche fragrances. Keyword, new, brand specific. Newer releases. Okay. Newer releases, yeah. How authentic the reviewer is. Live reactions, first impressions. It's the reviewer. You can sell ice to Eskimos. Philip, thank you. Dave Callie. At this point, I watch a select few creators. I would rather learn about fragrances than feel like I'm being sold something. Just my opinion. Yes, for sure. What pops up first? I drive all day for work, but have to see something new because top 10s with the same fragrances is boring. I agree. Marcus, whatever pops up. Oh, yeah, I just read your comment. I'm crazy. I'll read it again, but no, that nobody wants to hear that. Digital Emotion. Have you ever thought about making your own brand? No, Digital Emotion. I have not thought about that. But if you're not familiar, I do have a fragrance collaboration I've done with Zaharoff, which unfortunately is unavailable now. So I have put a fragrance out to market as a creative artistic director of sorts. But owning a brand, that sounds like craziness. Blind reactions, being fair to all viewers regarding economics. Interesting. Okay. What's your best fragrance recommendation for a best man? Oh, Carlo, man, I don't know. It depends on your taste, my friend. It depends on your taste. It depends on what you like. There's at least 500,000 great recommendations that could be made for that. You want the bridesmaids to notice you. Depends on your taste. I don't know what you like. I don't know if you like very mass appealing mainstream stuff. I don't know if you're looking for something off the wall. It depends. Let's see here. Lots of stuff coming in. I think the person has some original insight. Critical without being a dick. Got it. Ken Sense. Agree with Dave. Lean more towards niche. Try to watch them all. Again, thank you, Ken Sense. Kevin Palfrey says loin drenching. If you don't know what that is referencing, you have some catching up to do on my What You Think You Smell Like series. Thumbnails in from the typical. Okay. Steven Vega. Hi, Justin. I'm at the point where my fragrance journey that I'm looking for more than quality more than quantity. No more rack stores for me, sampling more unique fragrances. Here's the head of the nail. Boom, you hit it. That's me. At least I'm all for that. Quality over quantity. I did a whole video on that a couple months ago. Great fragrances that you've tried and love are worth saving for. You don't have to just go for the low-hanging fruit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know it adds up. And ultimately, it overwhelms you when you have too much of that. Do not buy videos get my attention. Brandon B. Okay. Gerard, love the best of the house. I love that too. The Zaharoff one didn't get a ton of love, but in general, you guys have been pretty good with that series, so I appreciate it. Polo Earth, I have not smelled that yet. I heard it was a little bit basic, kind of like Neroli Portofino or something. Specific scent to get an opinion or discover new things, less mainstream stuff. All for it. Teach me something, don't sell to me. All for it. Interesting finds, surprisingly good fragrances. Okay. Surprisingly good, yes. Okay, so lots of good stuff in here. I'm seeing some trends. I'm seeing more unique presentation. I'm seeing not the same old stuff, which is what I was just talking about. You guys want different stuff. You want new stuff. Some people do want more of the older stuff, like more reactions of other people, more top tens. I don't know. But yeah, new stuff. So, with that in mind, I know there's only 128 of you here, and that's a tremendous number for a live stream. I really appreciate it. Obviously, that is a sample size in relation to the rest of the fragrance audience on YouTube. But for those of you watching this, and for those of you who see this after the fact, I implore you, if you see something different come across your feed from me or any other creator, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Great. Okay. Thank you so much for all of your feedback. This is awesome. I'm going to go back and watch this later and kind of read through some of these comments again. I know I missed a ton of them. So let's get to the main event here. Sniffing, live sniffing. As I said, I've gotten many recommendations from many people in many different ways. Emails, Instagram DMs, comments on YouTube videos, people saying, try this, try this, try that, try this. And I chose a small portion of the ones that I saw multiple recommendations for and partnered with my friends at Decant X. They sent them to me. Yes, they sent these to me. I did not pay for them. They sent them to me to try. You guys know about Decant X. I've been telling you about them for years now. I talk about them fairly regularly. And those of you who have used their services, especially if you're in the US, and I think you can only be in the US, you know how dope they are. Free shipping in the United States, no minimum purchase necessary. Great selection that's always growing. And these cool little colorful atomizers. Anyway, I don't know which fragrance is which. We have 5 to try. We have a little mix of designer and niche. And we're going to spray everything on skin. That's why I got a t-shirt on. So we're not wasting time with paper. I know these are just first impressions. So keep in mind that experiences will vary with a full wearing. I understand that. And if you're not sure with how these work, I'm sure you are though. These little lipstick atomizers. This is one of their largest sizes. This might be 10 milliliters. This cartridge comes out if it wants to come out. And this one here, we're going to try this first. I'm curious. This is Brioni Cologne. It's really Brioni For Men is this one here. And yeah, I've been curious about this one and I've seen people talk about it. It's kind of being replaced in a way in regards to they have a new kind of Brioni For Men collection that they've done. I haven't tried that yet. It looks really interesting. I think it might be based on this original one. If you saw the thumbnail of this video, it's in the thumbnail, that kind of squatty looking bottle that's like brownish and very strangely shaped. Anyway, we're going to spray this on the hand. Have you tried this one? This is Brioni For Men. Nothing there, right? Yeah. All right. That's a good little spray. That's all we need. Okay. It smells really interesting. I was already smelling it from the atomizer here. Okay. This is different. This is good. This is different. I get something ozonic. It's violet leaf. A lot of violet leaf. There's a freshness to it, but not in your typical way. It's not citrusy. It's not aromatic like lavender or rosemary or something. It's like a metallic, almost green, fresh. But there's something behind it, almost like leathery, that I'm really digging here. Fragrant Life, what's up? Good to see you, Keith. 850 Goon, watch all my videos out of loyalty. Thank you so much. Aquan, my take on Spirit of Dubai. Haven't tried it. I like this. Again, this is Brioni For Men. I like this. As a designer fragrance, I'm digging this stuff. That's really nice. It's different. I'm going to look at these notes. I got them pulled up here. So just so you, oh, I unplugged that. Just so you can see what I'm smelling. Here's the bottle. Funny looking bottle. It looks really cool though. Let's see. Notes are top note of lemon. So it is lemony, but lemon is just a supporting role here. I'm getting more of the florals, magnolia, iris, and violet. I thought I could have sworn there was some violet leaf in here. There's violet, flower. There's something kind of aqueous and almost, again, metallic and fresh. Interesting. I could have sworn I was getting violet leaf. Violet is more of a sweeter floral. Iris can be powdery, can be waxy. Magnolia can also be a little waxy. And there's oud in here. I'm getting kind of this like leathery quality from the oud. It's not overly woody. It's a little bit more dark leather. Mixes really well with the florals. It's not very sweet. Apparently there's some black licorice in here. I do kind of get that, but it's very mild. This is different. I like this. Again, this is Brioni For Men. I like this. I'm a fan. I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10 so far. Have you tried that? Let me know if you've tried it. 8 out of 10. Easy. It's very handsome smelling. It kind of has this, put together feeling. I would wear it in a suit. It doesn't smell all that strong. But in terms of it may not last a long time, but it does have a decent presence to it. It's very handsome. Again, I think I would expect probably a good 5-6 hours out of this. Julius White. No, this is the original Brioni For Men, which is it's an EDT. And then since they've made some other ones, Brioni Eau de Parfum, they got a few of them now. And I haven't tried them. I want to try them. I do want to try them. Yeah. People saying this doesn't last a whole long time here. It looks like there's another one. What is this? They made an Eau de Parfum as well. That was in 2015. The Eau de Toilette came out in 2014. Oh, so just the following year. Yeah, this is the EDT. This is good. I'm going to definitely give that some wearing. Okay, next one up. Again, in our little rainbow set here. Going to go down the line. This beautiful aquamarine color here. And let's see what's in here. Again, I don't know which one is which. You know what? I'm wondering. I know I checked out this one. I looked at it first. I'm tempted to just spray it and then look at what it is later. I know what 5 I got. So maybe I can kind of guess. Let's give it a try. We'll make this a little bit more interesting. I'm going to just spray it. I don't know what this is. Put it on this other hand. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of doing this before. This is way more fun. So I'm smelling it blind. What I'm getting out of this is very tart citrus. My mouth is literally watering right now. This is like, I know what this is. This is like some of the most realistic grapefruit I have smelled. So this has to be Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. There's something almost aquatic about it as well. A lot of people kept saying I need to try this. Mr. Got Plenty muted. Can you guys hear me? Mr. Got Plenty, you might just, or are you talking about the scent? I thought you were saying you can't hear me. I don't know what you're talking about there, but yeah, this is nice. Yeah, let me make sure that this is the one. I mean, I'm pretty sure they packaged it thoughtfully with this reason here. Yeah, so this is Dolce & Gabbana, guys. It's the offshoot brand, Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever Pour Homme. I was skeptical. As you guys know me, I'm skeptical of modern designers in general because they're not trying to do something different. But this has one thing that I typically look for in a fragrance, and that is focus. It has specificity. It has a personality. It's not just a blend of everything nice. This is good. It's simple, but it's good. I'm loving this grapefruit. I have a feeling it's not going to last the whole scent. It probably dries into something a little different. We got grapefruit, bergamot. We got oceanic notes, violet leaf, vetiver, white musk, and patchouli. I dig this. I think this is going to be great in the heat. Well, silly me for doubting. I'll keep an eye on this throughout the morning. This is good. Those of you who recommended this, like, you got to try it. You got to try it. Have you tried it? Have you tried it? Are you going to talk about it? And I'm just like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I might. And now I'm like, wait, what if I've been waiting way too long? This is good. 7 out of 10 so far. 7 out of 10. Solid. Doesn't smell like nothing I've ever smelled before, but specificity and focus. I like the quality that I'm getting. And it's uplifting. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let's keep it moving. I thought I saw someone said Ross was here. Ross, if you're here, good to see you. Oh, what's up, man? TLTG's in the house. I really cannot do light blue in any iteration. Like a mental block. Shaka, I don't know if you care about citrus scents, but this one might be worth a try because I felt the same way. Italian Love. Okay. Check out Italian Love. Yep, we'll kill in the heat. Okay. Alrighty. Relatively linear. You get to appreciate the grapefruit throughout. All right. I hope that's the case. I'll take it. Okay, let's move on. Our third scent. We're going for green. Again, I'm smelling these blind. If you're just joining in, we did a bunch of talking earlier. If you just joined, you need to go back after this and watch the replay to catch the beginning of the video. But right now we're smelling these blind from Decant X. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to see if I can guess what it is because I know what 5 fragrances I got. And then I'll tell you how I think. We'll put this on the forearm. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is this is a niche fragrance. This is different. I feel like I'm getting rose, kind of like a vegetal rose. This is so different. I don't know. It could be my mind playing tricks on me trying to attach it to one of the fragrances I think it could be. But if I had to guess what this could be, I think this is from Diptyque, and it would be L'ombre dans l'eau, which means shadow in the water. Let's see. We are right. L'ombre dans l'eau. I knew it was a rose fragrance, but I have not smelled a rose fragrance quite like this. Let's see what's in here. Is this the EDP? There's 2 versions. This is the EDP. All right. Whoa. So if you want to know what it looks like, Diptyque is a great house. If you haven't checked out Diptyque, go to your nearest Nordstrom or Bloomingdale's or something. They usually have them. Give them a sniff. And this is, the heck? There's like no information here. Maybe they don't. Let me go to the EDT. I don't know why the notes aren't here. Okay. Yeah, so we have cassis, we have rose, black currant leaf, bergamot, ambergris, musk, and mandarin orange. Let's see. Brioni and light blue forever. Yes. Brioni smelling great. This is different. I don't know if I love it. It is like kind of this green vegetal, damp smelling rose that, like, what I do like about it is that it's transporting me. I feel like I'm in a jungle. It's humid. It's sticky. And I just see like large green leaves casting shadows. I see light coming through, but it's kind of dark in a way. It's kind of thick. And again, like humid in a way. A little bit sweet and fruity, but not in an overly kind of bright, delicious smelling way. Black currant is not the most yum smelling fruit. There's a little bit of a tartness to it, but it is an interesting combination. I like it. I like it because it's different. I don't know if I like it enough to be like, yes, I want to wear this out somewhere. I'll see how it behaves with a full wearing. For now, I'm going to give it a 6.75 out of 10. Not because it doesn't smell good, but my taste is not completely aligning with it. However, again, I can appreciate the effect that it's having on me. Excuse me. TLTG Ross, thank you. Yes, y'all hit the like button if you like the video. Killer Jones, don't be afraid of rose. Don't be afraid of rose, my friend. You got to try rosé, signature rosé from Zaharoff, one of the best roses on the market. Okay, Boz, hello, good to see you. Roger. Vintage green, not bad. Rose scents are very hit and miss for me, says Christopher. I used to be the same way. I can generally appreciate almost any rose nowadays. Whether or not I will wear it, that's a different story. How about a combination with Frederic Malle? Wait, FDM. I'm not in Synthetic Jungle. I assume that's Frederic Malle. I haven't tried Synthetic Jungle. Am I getting that right? Is that Frederic Malle? Maybe I'm wrong. Excuse me. I know I've heard of Synthetic Jungle. Vocal storage. Thank you so much. Thank you for the €3. Really appreciate your support and super chat. And what an interesting avatar. TLTG. Yes, Adonis Awakens is great. More on that later. Roses on Ice. I think Roses on Ice is very nice. Very nice. A great scent for the heat, I would say. Rosewood all the way. Favorite suit and tie scent, man. I've done that in videos all the time. I don't have one favorite, but one that comes to mind right now is easily Roger Parfum's Oligarch for the heat and Reckless for the cooler months. If I had to choose a house, I just chose a house just to keep it simple. Okay. All right. So that is what I just smelled was L'Ombre d'Anlo. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Now it's only going to get easier to guess because there's only 2 left. So process of elimination here. So we got a gold atomizer. This is our next one up. I'm going to give it a spray. I did not spray that side, right? Well, first let's check on what we got so far. Here's the Brioni. That's good stuff. Again, it's more of a leathery oud, more so than a woody oud. The iris is coming out a little bit more now. Tammy. Don't really want to talk about Adonis. Yeah, I have a video on Monday. On Monday, my video for Adonis is coming out, and then I'll be doing a live stream later on in the week. So more on that later, but it's great. You guys who've been waiting for the new Argos, you just wait. It's good stuff. Rose on Ice is actually pretty bad, says Divine. Yeah, try it in the heat. Harmonious Sacred Water is really nice. I like that one. Vocal Storage. It is Argos Adonis. Okay, so let's give this a spray. Again, I don't know what it is. Nothing there. Here we go. Okay. No, that's enough. Woo! I'm glad I didn't spray any more than that. This is powerful. I don't even have to put my nose into it. It's coming up. Wow. Okay. Ooh, this is fruity. Very fruity. Damn. It's a lot of up close. It's very intense. There's something familiar here. Almost like a oud vibe. There's something kind of medicinal about it. Let's see. Anne Grace, that fragrance kicked you. Yes, it really did. Geez, this is potent and it's thick. It's so fruity. It's like a bag of gummy bears. There's some kind of like medicinal, almost rubbery woodiness behind it. I don't love this right now. But again, smelling a fragrance up close is like looking at a Van Gogh painting from this far away. You don't get the whole picture. It's unrealistic, but this is what we got. I'm going to try to waft it and maybe get it better this way. My guess is that this is the Frederic Malle, Music for a While. I think that's a fruity scent. There is something, what is that? There's like this rubbery feeling that I don't love. Oh, this is the Electimuss. This is Auster. This is Auster. This is not what I was expecting. Unless they like labeled it wrong. Let me see. What is Auster about? If this is Auster, I don't know. This Auster's supposed to be like a warm spot. Is there cloves? I don't know if I'm getting cloves out of this. You know what? I don't think this is Music for a While is fruity. This smells so fruity. Auster does not look like it's supposed to be that sweet. Does Auster come off pretty sweet to you guys? This is a pretty sweet scent. Again, Auster, apparently this is what this is. This is coming from Electimuss. Beautiful bottles. I don't have any of them. My brain is all twisted up. Apparently these are the notes: lemon, star anise, cloves, geranium, ambergris, patchouli, and cedar. Unless I'm crazy, let me clear the palate. If you didn't know, smell your shirt if you want to clear your palate. Do not smell coffee beans. I don't know if I'm getting cloves. Maybe I am, but it's cloves like I've never smelled them before. Okay. I'm not going to just sit here and look confused on camera with these dumb looks on my faces. Let me go ahead and sort this out. I'm going to spray the last one, which is probably labeled Music for a While. I trust that they did it right. Maybe it's just my nose. Where are we going to spray this? We'll spray this. That Brioni's good. That Dolce & Gabbana is getting interesting. I'm going to put this here on the top of the forearm. If I can still smell here. I'm going to be looking crazy. Here we go. Let it waft a bit. This smells like a warm, spicy fragrance. This smells like it should be Auster. Let me look at these notes again for Music for a While. Apparently, this is what I'm smelling. Again, from Frederic Malle. This is what it looks like. I don't have any of their fragrances. I've tried a few. Now, the question is, am I getting lavender and fruity notes and anise and mandarin orange, pineapple? No, not really. I feel like I'm getting Auster, which is warm spices, a little bit of freshness. I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that they may have just mislabeled them, which doesn't really happen very often. I've never seen that. I've gotten at least 50 decants from Decant X, and I've never seen that. So it may have just been a real simple error in the order that I made. This smells like cloves. This is Auster. I'm pretty dang certain of that. So yeah, it is a little bit mislabeled here. Well, a lot of it mislabeled. This is not Music for a While. This is Auster. I'm going to have to remember that. While Auster is Music for a While. Yes. Okay. Yes, this is Music for a While. This is fruity. For sure. Funny how that happened. Okay, so now that Music for a While is settling, break out the Sharpie, Christopher says. Yeah, I might need to do that. Yeah, they mislabeled it. Yeah, they mixed it up. Real simple. They just mixed up two of them. This is with Decant X. They are my favorite place to get decants from. Great selection, free shipping in the US, no minimum order. A lot of you guys have used them. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now that my brain is back on track, I'm smelling Music for a While right here. I'm also getting a little bit of Auster too. I need to smell it differently. This is good. Now that it's aligning here, I'm like, I don't get warm spices out of this. It's fruity. There's even some caramel and some sugar in here. The patchouli, I think, is what I was getting. That's kind of like that earthy, almost rubbery feel. I like it a lot more than I did before. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. I'm confused. This is the Diptyque. This is Music for a While. I still don't know if I love it. I take back all the things I said. I was smelling the Diptyque, L'Ombre dans l'eau. It's okay. It is better. I'm interested in it. It's different. I have never smelled anything quite like this. I can appreciate that. I don't love it yet. I give this a 6 out of 10 so far. Just for my taste. Again, I like sweet fragrances. I like fruity, but that patchouli is really battling with the fruits here. It is like, oh, you like fruit? Oh, me too. Oh, wait, none see here. I'm just a patchouli. Don't mind me. Oh, yeah, the fruit's here. Don't worry. He'll be here. But I'm here. There's a battle going on. It's cool. It's different. But I might need to spend some time with that. Now, Auster's nice. Not a lot of people are a fan of clove. I wasn't always a fan of clove, but I do like clove nowadays. Yeah, I like this. Warm, spicy, a little bit aromatic, not overly sweet. Different. I've never smelled anything like this. Some people say it smells like a Boadicea. I've never really tried their fragrances. Boadicea the Victorious Blue Sapphire. I think I have actually tried that one. I don't remember what it smells like. Anyway, okay, let's go back through all of these real quick. We'll do a quick little rundown of my final thoughts, and then I'm going to let you guys go and have a great Saturday. I don't like to do these things for much more than an hour because who wants to watch for longer than that? Okay, first one up, Brioni. I'm a fan. Now that I've smelled some of these niche fragrances, even though I haven't loved all of them, I do always appreciate the complexity and construction of niche fragrances. So while I do still like the Brioni, it's not coming off quite as deep to me as some of the others, especially as this Frederic Malle. So next to the Frederic Malle, I'm just like, oh, it's okay. It's really good all by itself in a vacuum. Great stuff. I think final first impressions rating maybe drops a little bit, 7.5, 7.5. Not because of the scent itself, but honestly because of this context, which is not fair. That's not fair. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with my original rating. It's a great scent. I do recommend getting a sample of it. It's a different take on something that you can wear when you want to just kind of have a refinement to you, something that's handsome, something that's different. It does stand out, but not in a boisterous way. It's not an overly loud scent, but it's different. I dig that. Okay, so that is Brioni, which was the first one we tried. Next one is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. Good. I'm getting more of the violet leaf now, more of this ozonic aquatic feel. The grapefruit is still kind of there, a little bit of the sharpness, not quite as juicy as it was before. But it's good. It's pleasant. I think I stick with my original rating of 7 out of 10. I think it'll do great with some heat, especially in the air. Good to see you all. Tony, thanks for being here. Christopher says, I could never do a review channel because I can't do synthetic aquatics and people would just beat me up for never touching those scents. No, they wouldn't, Chris. You'd be fine. People want to know what your taste is. If you don't like aquatics, you don't like aquatics. Sebastian from The Perfume Guy has proclaimed several times he's not crazy about aquatics, and he still has a great following. So you'd be fine, man. Don't worry about it. Next one was the Diptyque. L'Ombre Down Low. I like it more than I did before. It's kind of congealed a bit. It's still this dark green rose. I just see like a super dark forest green with dark, like crimson roses. Those are the colors I see. That very dark, rich, earthy green with a rich, dark, almost blackened crimson rose. Those two colors. I like it more than I did before. I think I gave it like a 6.75. I'm going to give it a 7. I like this. For a rose scent, I do like this. It is a little different. It's a green rose. You have to like a vegetal green rose. Okay, next up is the Music for a While, which I thought was Auster. As this is settling, I'm liking it more. I like this more. It reminds me of something. This is good. It's getting a little bit creamy, a little smooth out. It's rounded. That patchouli already is kind of not trying so hard anymore. Like, sit down somewhere, bro. I like this. I like this. Yeah. There's a different take on fruitiness. It's a very kind of hodgepodge fruitiness. I don't get any one fruit. It is a little bit like candy-like for sure, but I'm getting this kind of smooth, slightly creamy caramel in the background. It was a little bit fresh up top, not so much anymore. There's some lavender, but it's not a super dark scent at all. It's really fruity. Fruity fragrances can often be very just fun. It's like, yeah, fun, uplifting, bright. This is not quite just that. This is a very introspective kind of fruitiness. It's something that I would like spray on at home and then just kind of sit back and just kind of take in life. Just look out the window and just revel. But not overly like, yeah, guys, yeah. I love life. No, it's just like, yeah, life is good. Like, there's a positive outlook to it, but it's not overly, you know what I'm talking about? Maybe you don't. I'm crazy. That's fine. This is good stuff, though. I do like music for a while. Final fragrance is Auster. You know what? I made the mistake. I'm getting Auster and L'Ombre d'Anlo together right now. It's an interesting blend. And no, I'm not going to start layering. No, I still won't layer. Can I get this another way? Okay. Yeah. You got to like cloves. This is warm, spicy. This is a little bit licoricey. Not overly sweet. I get this kind of airy feel to it, maybe from that ambergris that adds almost a bit of a sexy vibe. It's nice. It's different. I haven't smelled anything quite like Auster. Again, people say it smells like this Boadicea the Victorious Blue Sapphire. I can't confirm that. But anyway, that's going to do it. So again, that's Decant X. I have links in the description of this video to all 5 of these fragrances. They're all sectioned out. They should be in there. I did my homework ahead of time. And there's a a discount code, Stay Fresh 17. That's always in effect. Save you some money. They might even have some Father's Day thing going on right now. I'm not sure. But yeah, go try out Decant X. You don't have to get 5 at once. Look through their catalog, see if there's anything that looks interesting. I just have the 5 here linked down below specifically, but you can just check out their general catalog and see if there's anything that interests you. Again, they're always updating with some of the newest designers. They're always bringing in new niche. I didn't know they had like all of Electimuss's fragrances, which is so cool. I was surprised to find them when I went looking for them. And people are asking what my favorite was. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. They're all different. They're all completely different. There was not a bit of overlap between these fragrances. We had kind of dark, oody, floral, but like not sweet and not overly powdery. We had super bright aquatic. We had like fruity, earthy, aromatic, kind of smooth, introspective. We had dark green vegetal rose. And we had like super warm, spicy, kind of musky feel. All different stuff. All different. So I can't really choose a favorite. Maybe my ratings will reveal that. I think I gave the Brioni the highest rating. It was also the first fragrance I smelled. So you can't, it's always hard to tell if that's really the true favorite. Emily is here. Good to see you. We're actually just about to finish. But thanks for hopping in. Okay, that's it. So if you just joined in, if you joined in somewhere after the 30-minute mark, I do implore you, go back, watch the replay. And I shared some thoughts. I shared some debriefing on my previous live stream and just on the general state of the fragrance YouTube space. I would love to know what you think about what I think and to have a discussion about it. And yeah, I just want more of that critical thinking to spread throughout this community. It's fun and games, yes, but let's look at it critically every now and then. Let's zoom out and be like, hey, what is actually going on here? Is this the way we want it to be? Can we do other things better? That's it. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. And Monday, I got a great video coming. I'm doing an in the real world reviews video on Argos, on the new Argos fragrance. Again, it's called Adonis Awakens, where I give you my life unboxing and first impressions on camera. And then I give it a full wearing, and then I come back later with my final thoughts. I know a lot of you guys like those videos, so I got another one coming on Argos. You don't want to miss it. Monday, stay tuned. I implore you. Please watch. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Y'all are dope. Take care.